Class, welcome to week 10. It's a little hard to believe we're already this far along, but the course will move very fast now from weeks 10 through 13. So be prepared over those 4 weeks. There's a lot of work that will get done. You're going to make a lot of progress on both your website and particularly your marketing and analytics. That's really the focus of this last push of the course. So our subjects this week are: one, your return on investment, and two, your optimizing ad performance. Both of these are focused on your ad campaigns and taking advantage of the potential they have. We'll also go over the second half of Project 3 and Project 4. So a lot to do this week. It's jam-packed. Let's jump into this first subject, ROI and conversion tracking. The real power in Google Ads, you may feel like the format works for you or doesn't work for your business or represents your business in a good way or not. But the real power in it is to set up this conversion tracking. And when you do that, you can measure down to the penny how much you get back in dollars for how much you spend. And that is powerful in marketing. Typically, marketing is done where you launch a campaign for radio or TV or billboard, and you can't really measure how much you get back from that. You're just looking at your overall increase in sales or increase in how many people come to your store, and it's hard to really gauge that if I spend this much money, I get this much money back. If conversion tracking is set up correctly, you can know that, and that makes Google Ads incredibly powerful, because even if you don't feel like it's the best source of marketing, you can say that, I spent $100 and I got $150 back, and that's great. Or I spent $100 and I got $70 back, and I don't want to invest in that anymore. So that knowledge is very, very powerful when it comes to marketing for your business. So the most challenging part of this is to identify a conversion, and you've got to understand what a conversion is for your website. There's readings on this that I highly recommend you take time to look through. I'm going to give you a brief overall explanation that I hope helps the majority of you. But a conversion is the action on a website that converts a visitor to a customer. And that's what we mean when we say conversion. If you are selling a product, this is a pretty basic assessment. Someone's going to take a product, they're going to put it in the cart, and they're going to fill out their payment information. And the moment they click purchase, they have then converted from a visitor into a customer. So what you'll do is you'll take a code snippet, and that's what this essay addresses. You determine a conversion page. You take a code snippet and you put it on that last page. Let's say it's a thank you page. It says thank you for your purchase. You put that code snippet on that conversion page, and what that does is it tells Google Ads that you have that person has made a purchase, and then you put a value to it. Let's say the product is $10. And if you put that code snippet on that page and you set the value at $10, it tells Google Ads that you just made $10 off of that specific ad. And now you've spent, let's say, $9 to drive a lot of traffic to the website, and you got someone to purchase the product for $10. And you're developing then a return on your investment. And that's the basic process you're going to go through. The responsibilities for you in this essay are to identify a conversion, determine the value of that conversion. Remember, if you don't know the value of it, the dollar value, then you can't determine a return on your investment. So when they say the value of the conversion, that trips people up sometimes. They're talking about the dollar value. And then discuss how you determine that value. We'll talk about that in a second. It can get somewhat complicated for some businesses. And then determine which page is your conversion page. In the example I used, it would be on a thank you page for having after making a purchase, and then explain why you'd use that page. Then get a code snippet, paste it onto the Word document so I know you've got that code snippet. And then if you are able to put it on your website, please do so, because again, this is a powerful, powerful tool. Now the challenge comes in this process if you don't have a straightforward business like a manufacturing business where you have created a product and people purchase that. What if you have an affiliate model, and if someone clicks on the affiliate link, they go off of your website and they may or may not make a purchase. So what you want to do in that circumstance is develop. It's really a question of percentage or probabilities. So you'll measure how many people visit that product page where you have the affiliate link, and what percentage of those people click on that link. And then you get information from the affiliate as to what percentage of people that click on your affiliate link actually complete the purchase and bring in revenue. Then you'll take the revenue you get from that, multiply it by each of those probabilities, and you'll have the value. So if I get $3 from an affiliate link, and I know that let's say for sake of simplicity, 10% of people click on the affiliate link, and 10% of those people purchase the product, from which I get $3 of revenue based on my affiliate agreement. Then I'm going to take $3 times 10% times 10%, and that's the value of my conversion, of people getting to that page on my website, and that's where I'm going to put my conversion tracking code. So it can get a little bit more complicated if you don't have a straightforward, yes, I'm making a purchase on this product. But keep that in mind. Please reach out if you're struggling to determine what a conversion would be for your site or the value of that conversion, because those are the most important steps in this. But again, ROI is an extremely valuable tool. So we're going to jump down to Project 3. This is the second half of Project 3. You've done the first half, which is just set up your campaign. And then for Project 3, you're going to launch your campaign, and then you're going to send in a screenshot so I know you've launched your campaign. The only thing I need to see on this screenshot is your ad and your keywords. That's it. So this is a great example of the screenshot I need. Some students have trouble getting them all into one screenshot. You can send in 2 screenshots, that's fine. I just need to see that you have both your ad and your keywords. And it's going to tell me, these green dots are going to tell me that they're enabled. So I just want to see that you launched your campaign, and that screenshot shows it to me. So Project 3 is really straightforward, meant to be as simple as possible, just showing that you have successfully launched your campaign, because we'll need that for Project 4, which we'll review here in just a moment. Your second prepare assignment, optimizing ad performance, is really about setting you up for Project 4, and it's going to get you into the data of Google Ads. Now what you have here is a document with campaign data, not yours because you haven't generated data yet. And so this is a picture that you'll download. I'm going to pull it down here for you so you can see exactly what you'll be downloading. This is the information that comes with that link, and so it's an ad campaign that is pulled from online, a demo. But the important thing is that it has all of this information filled out, and so you want to become familiar with this data, and that's what this assignment helps you do. So using the document from here, you want to record your answers to these questions. How many clicks does the campaign have? How many impressions? Average cost per click, etc., etc. So you go through all of those. Then you want to read the following, and that's how to improve the quality of your ads, specifically how to improve your keywords. And what this does is it gets you into an exercise that you'll do for Project 4. This is essentially some work you'll do on dummy data, but you'll do it on your real campaign for Project 4. And then you'll fill out a document that says what keywords do you want to add delete, or pause, and why. So you'll focus on keywords first, and then you go into that same question for ads. And that helps you get in the mindset of, all right, which keywords are working, which ads are not, what changes do I need to make? And that is Project 4 in a nutshell. So make sure also to include in your answers, identify, describe, and justify your recommended changes. So it's not just a brief summary. You do need to explain your recommendations on that using the information you gathered here. There's some additional information down here that helps you understand what that data is telling you. Again, crucial information for your campaign and specifically for Project 4. If you've got any questions on this, please reach out. I'm happy to go through the data with you as you'll be needing it down here for Project 4. The important part of Project 4 is the timing. You'll notice it's due in week 12, but you need to start now to be able to gather sufficient amounts of data. Now there's a whole video on this, and I've talked a long time in this video, so I'm not gonna go into a ton of detail on this. I'm going to provide some general advice, and then you can go into this detailed video when you watch Project 4. But what you'll do for this project is to download the Excel spreadsheet, and we'll go up to that file preview in just a moment. You'll download the Excel spreadsheet, and it will come with 4 tabs. So your first one will be a before and after, where you just show you'll run your campaign for a specified period of time, typically 1 week, and then if you've gathered enough data, you'll fill out this top section, the before section. You'll say, I ran my campaign from here to here. Here's all the data that I gathered from that. And then you'll make some changes. You'll change your keywords, your ads, your landing pages. Then you'll start up your campaign again and run it for another week. And then you'll put in your after data down here. Now, does it have to be exactly 1 week? No, it doesn't. It has to be long enough for you to generate some meaningful data. How long is that? Typically about a week. Because you really want to see what your ads can do across that amount of time. If I move up here, here's the preview of that file, so you'll see all the information needed to gather: clicks, CTR, conversion, etc., etc. It's okay if some of these are zeros. Make sure you should have some impressions right here. If you have a lot of impressions and no clicks, maybe you need to change your ad quality, but at the very least, a simple ad campaign is going to have lots of impressions. So that's a good indicator. If you've got a 0 here, that means you probably haven't started your campaign in the right way, or if you've enabled your campaign and you're not getting impressions, perhaps your bid price is too low and you need to up that daily budget just a little bit. So there's a few tweaks you can make, but at the very least you should have some impressions. That will typically get you a few clicks. You'll have a click-through rate here, and everything else will start to fall into place. It's okay if you don't have a conversion. It's okay if someone doesn't make a purchase at this point. That's not a problem. It's really about getting familiar with this data, and the impressions and clicks are the ones that you'll really start with. And then you'll see just a page where you can list keywords that you have and any changes you made to those. Same thing with your ads, what changes you made to your ads. And then down here you'll see landing pages. We'll get to landing pages in another week, so if that's an unfamiliar term to you, don't be concerned. The next couple weeks are designed to essentially walk you through this project with our assignments. And that'll be it. You'll have your reflection after that, and we'll call it a week. So I know that's a jam-packed video, a lot to do this week, but an exciting week too. There's so many good tools you'll learn this week. If you have questions on any of it, please reach out. Thanks, everybody.